Too much of anything can be bad for us, and consuming too much salt can be really bad for us. Your body needs just a bit of salt every day for the sodium it contains. Sodium regulates volumes of fluids in the body and aids the uptake of various other nutrients into the body's cells. Also, the normal pH, or acid-base level of the blood, is influenced by sodium. As sodium cannot be made by the body, you need to provide your body with enough through the food you eat. Too much sodium in the body, though, can be harmful to your health because it does damage the kidneys. It also promotes water retention, which adds to the water weight in the body. The recommended amount of salt intake is 5 grams. More than this is harmful for your overall health and can cause reactions in your body. Here are some of the reasons why you should limit your salt intake. First of all, it damages your kidneys. Extra salt causes the kidneys to keep water in order to dilute this in the bloodstream to help your heart function properly. This places a load on the kidneys and affects its function. Secondly, too much salt increases your blood pressure. High salt intake is the leading cause of high blood pressure, and high blood pressure is the leading cause of cardiovascular disease. A high level of salt in the body causes a decrease in the nitric oxide synthesis, which is an arteriolar vasodilator. This means that blood flow experiences more resistance because the blood vessels aren't widened as much. High salt intake is also linked to a higher risk of stomach cancer. In fact, even the World Cancer Research Fund and American Institute for Cancer Research confirm that salt is one of the causes of stomach cancer. A high salt diet may induce gene activity in the stomach bacteria Helicobacter pylori, making the symptoms more severe. High sodium intake may also make the cancer treatment less effective. So, if you already suffer from a stomach ulcer or are at a higher risk for stomach cancer, make sure you avoid salt consumption as much as possible. Another bad side effect of too much salt intake is that it weakens your bones. Too much salt can cause you to lose calcium from your bones. Calcium is a key element which is needed for strong and healthy bones. As the bones lose calcium, they become weaker and can break much more easily. This can also increase your risk of osteoporosis. And guess what? Salt intake can also trigger an asthma flare-up. Asthma, which can affect both children and adults, can greatly affect one's quality of life. For managing asthma, diet does play a key role. As asthma patients are prone to have an increased risk for cardiovascular, renal, bone and other diseases, following a low-salt diet will benefit them in many, many ways. With an increase in salt intake, you can become more prone to edema. Salt can cause the kidneys to retain fluid, which can therefore lead to water retention or edema. This retention occurs because the kidneys perceive that the body needs more fluid in order to compensate for the decreased flow of blood. Edema can occur in any part of your body. For instance, it does usually affect your ankles, hands, feet and legs. The swelling in these body parts due to edema can affect your daily activities. With a decrease in salt intake, edema can easily be treated. Another disadvantage is that a high salt diet is linked to obesity. This is because people with a higher sodium intake consume more calories and have worse eating habits. So, from now on, choose unprocessed or minimally processed foods. Canned and processed foods are usually loaded with added salt. The best solution is to shop wisely and eat wisely.